Hey, you're safe here tonight. Let's drift off with the weirdest real space facts. Breathe in through your nose, cool starlight in, breathe out through your mouth, let the day slip away. With each breath, we push off from shore. Our map is the ultimate Space Mysteries Iceberg. Each layer goes deeper, quieter, slower, perfect for sleep. Nothing to fix, nothing to prove. Just float and listen. At the surface, the water is clear, and the mysteries flicker at the very edge of sight. They are the questions we ask on a clear night, looking up. A strange radio, hello, the WOW signal, arrived in 1977. A powerful narrowband transmission that lasted just 72 seconds, then fell silent. It came once, a cosmic doorbell rung, then, never again. Above us, lights stroll across dark skies. Whispers of UFO buzz blur into the familiar streaks of meteor and the steady crawl of a satellite. These surface thoughts are curious, playful, unresolved, and perfect for drifting past as we begin our descent. A dish listens to the universe, a silent ear turned toward the infinite, and we listen with it. We hear the constant hum of the cosmos, the ancient light from distant galaxies. And, in that symphony, one anomalous moment, one strange note, can echo for decades in human imagination. It doesn't need an answer right now. Let the question mark soften as you exhale, becoming just another star in the sky. The surface is gentle water, glinting with familiar possibility. We float here for a moment, feeling the gentle current, and look down. The light begins to fade. Shapes of deeper, stranger riddles begin to form in the blue twilight beneath us. We sink into the shallow waters. The pressure changes, the light dims, and the signals become sharper. Here we find the fast radio bursts, millisecond heartbeats from faraway galaxies, brighter than a billion suns, and just as brief. Are they the final gasp of a dying star? The pulse of a magnetar? We still don't know their full story, only that they arrive like a flash of cosmic lightning and fade like fireflies in the deep night. A star, KIC 8462852, or Tabby's star, dims strangely. Its light dips in ways that are not rhythmic, not predictable. Not like planets passing in their neat orbits, but like curtains drawn and opened by an unseen, colossal hand. Is it a swarm of comets? A cloud of interstellar dust? The explanations are natural, yes, but the pattern remains odd, very. We don't try to solve it, we let the puzzle glow softly in the deep and drift on. Then Oumuamua, the scout, the messenger, an interstellar visitor that slipped through our solar system on a strange and hurried path. It was not quite a comet, lacking a visible tail. Not quite an asteroid as it gently accelerated away from the sun. A thin dark shard of elsewhere, a piece of another star system, waving a brief hello as it tumbled through our neighborhood, already gone, heading back into the silent dark. We descend now to mid-depth. The light from our sun is a distant memory. The quiet is profound. Here we find the unseen scaffolding of the universe. Dark matter's web, vast, invisible filaments braiding entire galaxies together into enormous cosmic structures. We cannot see it, we cannot touch it, but its immense gravity touches everything, holding the cosmos in a silent, invisible embrace. It is the anchor in the dark. And between these great filaments, in the endless voids, space itself stretches and grows. This is the work of dark energy, a mysterious pressure urging the universe to expand faster and faster. It is not a force that pulls, but a quiet, persistent push woven into the very fabric of everything. A deep, cosmic exhalation that will never end. And in the depths of galaxies, we find the ultramassive black holes. Gravity so intense it becomes an engine, pulling in stars and gas and carving colossal jets of energy across millions of light years. They are the universe's great sculptors. From our safe distance, their unimaginable violence becomes a form of silent, slow-motion art. A sculpture in the dark. We go deeper still. The pressure is immense, the darkness absolute. We are in the deep ocean of time. We drift into the cosmic dark ages, the long, quiet era after the Big Bang, but before the first stars ignited. For hundreds of millions of years, the universe breathed in a profound hush, a sea of neutral hydrogen waiting for the first spark of light. Here, we also find the case of the missing baryons, the ordinary matter, the stuff of you and me and the stars, that we expect to be there but cannot fully find. astronomers have searched, and now believe it hides, as unimaginably vast, thin wisps of warm, diffuse gas stretching between the galaxies. The universe, it seems, keeps a quiet, perfectly balanced ledger, even if we can't always read it. In the very first moments of time, matter, and its opposite, antimatter, were created in nearly equal amounts. They should have annihilated each other, leaving behind nothing but light, but they didn't. Matter won over antimatter by a mere whisper, a tiny imbalance of 1 part in a billion. This is baryon asymmetry, a tiny, fortunate tilt in the cosmic scales that allowed for the existence of stars, planets, and us. A small mystery with a very large consequence. Beneath it all, beneath matter and energy, hums the quantum vacuum. What we perceive as empty space is, at its most fundamental level, a sea of restless energy. Particles flicker into and out of existence in a constant, gentle fizz. Even nothing has a pulse, a quiet, foundational heartbeat. Now, the abyssal layer. We have reached the bottom of our iceberg, where the questions are as vast as the universe itself. What sparked cosmic inflation, the explosive, faster-than-light first breath of space that smoothed out the infant universe? We follow faint, ancient ripples in space-time, gravitational waves that may be the last remaining fingerprints of that very beginning. Down here, some theories imagine multiverse hints. Our universe is just one bubble in a vast, churning foam of other cosmic seas, each with its own laws, its own story. These are not answers, just possibilities, shimmering like heat at the most distant horizon. We simply observe the thought, and let it float by. Perhaps reality itself is coded. The simulation hypothesis whispers of grids and pixels, faintly visible only when you relax your focus and look at the seams of existence. Is our universe a program running on some unimaginable computer? If so, even the code is beautiful, elegant, and vast beyond comprehension. The thought brings no alarm, only a sense of wonder. Or perhaps the universe itself is a hologram. The holographic principle suggests that all the information contained in our three-dimensional space is actually encoded on a distant, two-dimensional horizon. Space, time, and everything we know unfolds from that cosmic boundary, like a projection. Lines of information gather, then soften, and the abyss becomes quiet and still again. Our descent is over. We rise a little now, held by the calm of the deep. Breathe in as the galaxies turn like dust motes in a sunbeam. Breathe out as their ancient light arrives on your closed eyelids. The iceberg remains below, a mountain of questions submerged in a sea of peace. It keeps its cool, patient secrets, and it asks for nothing. There is nothing you need to do. There is nowhere you need to be. Let your thoughts drift like those faraway worlds, untethered and free. Allow yourself to become colder, quieter, deeper. Feel the gentle pull of sleep, as natural and as peaceful as gravity. Rest now. Sleep well among the mysteries.